Today, we're going to talk a little bit about our program and how we are going to drive revenue in December and January to kick off the new calendar year as strongly as possible. And with that, we have our new program, which is our 5-day reset. Now, I'll talk about it a little bit more in a second, but I just got my 5-day reset box. And I'm going to try to do a little unboxing with you. I've already done day 1 and 2, so they're missing. Sorry about that, but I'll show you the other one. So you have this, and you open it up, and then it has this lovely phrase, which says, "You got this." And it says, enjoy these 11 nutrient-packed meals, snacks, and supplements every day. So in this thing, every day you have your own pack. So day 1, I've already done, but this is day 3. And on the back, it tells you the 11 things that you have in it: your up and glowing energy latte, your fiber and protein oats, your good gut and go, your probiotic drink, your protein veggie broth, your electrolyte focus drink, your vitally muddy gummies, your electrolyte focus drink again, your life shake, your crunch snack bar, your veggie broth, your rest and rewind mint tea. And what's amazing about this is what you'll see later is that this is different from all the other reset programs that are out on the market. And there are 2 reasons why it's different, okay? And team will go through this, and repetition is a good thing. One, the other reset programs make you really hangry. Like, it's a miserable experience. And what they do is they completely deprive you, and they're virtually have no protein in them. And so what happens is that you lose some weight, but you lose it all from your protein. And one of the things that you're going to discover more and more about what we're leaning into is that we created the first plant-based protein supplement in the world. We believe that protein is just a growing category. We want to invest in why our protein is different. Our protein shakes are patented and clinically proven to help you preserve your lean muscle. And they're patented because they have ingredient of this extra leucine in it to help you preserve your lean muscle. That is so important as you age, to give you vitality. If you lose your weight from your muscle, which is how everybody else loses it on these programs, you're depleted and you go back and your body is less functioning than when you started. If you do a reset and you reshape and you will get re-energized, like that's what this does. So this program is definitely, it has 11 little things. Let me show you some of them. We got some new things in here that are really kind of cool. So I'm gonna open it. And so some of the things, we have this new protein veggie broth, which is really delicious. And what you can do is you can, if you want to just add some vegetables to it, or if you want to add like chicken or something to that, if you're not a vegetarian, you can do that. I had it for lunch today. It was great. Okay. Then you have your Vitally gummies, multi gummies. Am I in the wrong thing here? That come in it just to ease people in. These things are so delicious. It tastes like a snack. So you're snacking in it and you feel like you're doing something really good. What else do we have that's new? Then we have our single serve life shake. Single serving, which you can use for sampling and other programs as well, but the single serve. Then we have these 2 new, 1 second, we have another new product called protein oats. So you can add water in the morning and it's protein oats. Again, everything is a protein-based thing to help preserve your muscle mass. Now, we got more stuff. Oh, please. Of course, you have your up and glowing collagen latte in the morning. If you use milk, use dairy milk or almond milk, preferably, lower calorie, higher protein levels. Then you have your good gut and go to make sure you have a pre and probiotic in it to help nurture your gut. And then we have 2 new electrolyte drinks that not only hydrate you, but they give you better focus. So during the day, you just add that in. We have one, which is blood orange. And then I'm now drinking raspberry melon. And I have to tell you, they're both delicious. You're going to love these things. And it's like a little treat in the afternoon when you want to do this. So these are the things that are in your 5-day reset kit. 11 things per day, right? If you average it out for snack or supplement or thing like that, it's like less than $2 per item. And you have everything in the day. And you're going to feel really amazing about it. Now, we have some slides I'm going to share with you, but I want to make one more other thing before we go through it. We're not a reset company. A reset is an episodic thing, meaning you don't reset every day. There's moments, and by the way, I have to tell you, after Thanksgiving, I really felt like I needed a reset. And so it wasn't really ready, but I called the operations team and I'm like, I don't know, who do I have to ask here? Could you do me a favor? Could I please get a reset kit? So they kind of made one for me. This is the very first one that we have, okay? But on December 16th, it's going to launch and you're going to be able to sell it to people. And we had a lot of conversation. How do we sort of keep building? And at the end of the day, the most important thing that we can do for people to transform their health is to get them on our nutrition package and our protein package, which is either Vitalizer or Meology and our Life Shake. That should be the basis foundation core program on AutoShip that every single human that you know, if you love them, you should have them go on. That, and the reason why that people don't really appreciate this, what we created Vitalizer for, and again, the Meology Essentials has a lot of the commonality. We did it because we did this landmark health study where we showed that people who took multiple Shaklee supplements were substantially healthier than people who took multiple products from other companies. And when we analyzed all the products that people were taking, it turns out that like 90% of it is contained in the Vitalizer or the Meology. And so that's the reason why we created that package. And that's why it says on that package, clinically proven to create the foundation for a longer, healthier life. So if you have that package and protein, that is the magic combination. So we want, you can sell this as a customer acquisition during a seasonal moment when everybody wants to do a reset. But what you want to get them then on AutoShip with Vitalizer, Meology, and Life Shake. That's the goal. That's the continuity. That's the victory. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, say something in the chat that makes sense, okay? So we have structured this whole program to work integratedly. Get them in on the reset, get them to stay on the Vitalizer / Meology and Life Shake. Yes? Okay, makes total sense. Great. Well, that's basically my part of the presentation. I'm going to do the first few slides just because I'll go back on script, but I wanted to share that with you for a moment. Okay, who's sharing the slides? Now, what happens when I speak first, my team sometimes gets mad at me because I take some of their really good information and content and I bring it above. But team, please go through your whole presentations and don't skip because it's always good to hear something for the first time again. Okay, 5-day reset. That's what we're talking about. There it is. So that's what day one would look like if I didn't already consume it, okay? And you can see each of these boxes come in here, and here's some of the products in it. Next one, please. So I want to just mention a little bit of context in weight loss. So the weight loss market has fundamentally changed in the world through Ozempic. Ozempic is a juggernaut. It's a juggernaut. It's very big. It's only going to be growing more. It's created multiple billions of dollars. It's projected to be $100 billion market, I think, actually in less time than 2030. The problem, right? It's very effective. It curbs people's appetite. It stops people from eating. But at the end of the day, there's two bad things that happen from it. One, people do not get nutrients that they need to fuel their body. And a lot of people they lose so much weight and they lose so much protein, muscle mass weight. And so they need to rebuild their protein muscle. So whether you're on Ozempic or you just want to go in 5 days and reset your body and lose a few pounds and lose a few inches and reshape your body, doesn't matter. You still need nutrients to fuel your body and you need protein to build your lean muscle mass. Okay. So this is a way, keep going to the next slide, please. This is a way that how can you win in an Ozempic world? And again, we're not in the weight loss business, we're in a reset business. And we have elements that are unique about it. You will lose weight and lose inches, as is shown in our clinical study from this program. Okay, but at the end of the day, what we want you to do is fuel your body with the nutrients to survive, have the protein that you need to build your lean muscle mass so that you can live and look and feel younger longer. Okay. What's the next slide, please? That is a great line, our marketing team. I had nothing to do with this. It's not what you'll lose, it's what you're going to gain. That is the message. Next slide, and then I'll hand it over to Kellen. So what you gain are the building blocks of life, okay? You're going to gain protein. This diet here, this reset, program, even though it's all these little things just in a box for most part, you will get twice, more than double the protein intake of the average person. So it's a protein-rich diet while you are in a caloric reduced mode. And that's what's so different. If anybody here takes Prolong or ever tried that before, there's zero protein, zero. And it tastes like not so good. And you get miserable. This is a happy reset. You're going to smile throughout it. You're going to feel fulfilled and things. So, and you get your improved body shape, you boost your metabolism, you get more energy, you get more focus, you get improved sleep, you get better digestion, reduce cravings, and improve mood. What a great way to jumpstart your new year and jumpstart your entry into Shaklee. But I'll just say this one more time. Is this where you want to end? No, because this is one and done. You want to bring them over into Vitalizer Immunology and LifeShake on a continuity program.
Shaklee makes no promises or guarantees regarding earning additional income or any other earnings opportunity. The success or failure of each Shaklee ambassador, like any other business opportunity, depends on your own skills and personal effort. Shaklee ambassadors do not earn compensation for the recruitment or sponsorship of other Shaklee ambassadors. The Shaklee compensation plan is new and has limited earnings history. The financial results of all Shaklee ambassadors for the preceding year under the existing compensation plans are contained in the Shaklee average earnings chart that can be found at us.shaklee.com/earnings, which does not include ambassador costs.